Hello. Just want to make an update video, and also my mom got this really cool chair that is working out to be a really great background, so yay. So it's a few days just over a month of being down in Florida. It's been interesting. It's still weird to me to think about where I am in the world and like how far away so many of my friends are, and just thinking and reflecting back on our journey down here. And it's just amazing to me that we did it. I kind of want to talk today too about how this journey really came to be. I kind of mentioned it a little bit in my video saying that I'm moving and everything. But so 2 months prior to us actually moving, 2.5 months, my mom and I weren't really sure what we were gonna do. I was kind of planning on just staying with a friend. I have lived with my parents this whole time, but they came down in Florida to be snowbirds. So during college, I took care of the house, so I never moved. I was the perfect person to take care of the house, and I just never moved. And then I had issues with school and my life, and a lot of things fell through. I was going through a lot of depression and anxiety issues. I was changing medications, and I just stayed at home. And then the last year that I was in college, I found out that my parents were getting a divorce in a really abrupt way. We never had a family talk about it. Just kind of happened, which someday I might talk about more, but as of right now, it was just really abrupt and sad, but in the long run needed to happen. This was definitely a change for the benefit. And yeah. So back in October, my mom and I thought that we might get an apartment together, and then I thought about living with a friend instead and kind of being more on my own. And then our neighbors down here in Florida ended up contacting my mom and asking her if she would like to buy their house. And it was just really serendipitous. My mom just decided to call one of the owners, and the owner decided that day that she wanted to sell. And to get where my mom is now, you have to be on a wait list. It's grown so much that there's like a huge wait list. There's even a wait list for people to rent in this area. And because my mom had it was like a silent sale, and which is incredible. My mom did a lot of chanting, and we're really into, spirituality and things like that. She is more than me. I have a lot to work on myself. And she got the house, but it wasn't that easy. We had to decide then. So then the house was up for sale for about 4 days, and the day before the closing, so the house went up for sale the very beginning of June. 4 days later, the house, we had a buyer. It was great. 2 beautiful little girls and their parents were going to move in and create their new life, which is so exciting because I've never moved. So having a new family in there that I knew I was going to appreciate it was just awesome. And then our neighbor decided that he was going to tell the new neighbors, our new buyers, on his own, he did this on his own, that when We leave and they come in. He's putting a fence across their driveway, which he says is his, and put grass down, and you can't use that anymore. Our realtor and so many people that we have told this to have said many times, I've never heard of this happening before. Nothing like this has ever happened in all my years of real estate. It was so bizarre, and that's just what he did. And because he put up a stink, our neighbor, everything got pushed back a month. So both my parents' money got put off a month from selling the house because they outright owned the house. They had paid it off a long time ago, so they were getting money from this sale. And this bully of a man who I have pictures of on my property, I have video of him when he first got here. He only moved here 3-4 years ago. So yeah, just what an asshat, I have to say. So luckily he did not fully stop the sale of the house. The owner still wanted it, but we still had to go through their bank and making sure that their loan people felt safe and secure that yes, whatever this guy is talking about isn't going to be damaging to the value of the property and things like that, because the guy was just wrong. It was like he thought the world was flat. He's just wrong. So then down with here, the people didn't know really about what was going on up there because it was hard to tell people what was going on with everything up there because it was changing at a moment's notice. So we just kind of kept it a clean story. The house finally sold up there. Our family helped with down here while the money was all being transferred. So yeah, it was quite the struggle, and I will go into more detail about our physical journey of getting from New Hampshire to Florida, because I would like to put out a video of what it was like to drive down the East Coast with a U-Haul, where we stayed, what it was like, because I have lots of footage from that. So I'll be putting that out soon. But during this whole time, my point of kind of the story is that it was through Mercury retrograde, so that was kind of, a little reminder every now and then that, yeah, this isn't really making things easy at all, because as soon as we got even down to the day of the signing for here, we had issues, and we had so many more issues, but it got taken care of, and keeping the faith through this has been really hard, but we stuck through it. Have been turning this house into a home. I'm going to be getting my own apartment soon. I'm finally going to move out on my own. I'm going to be getting my real estate license down here, and it's just, you almost don't want to relax because so much has happened. And I still have so much weighing heavily on my mind. I have a lot that I am concerned about, but I have to keep reminding myself that everything that I want already exists in this world. And every single possibility, there's a possibility of everything to happen. There's a possibility of me right now standing up in this chair, forgetting the height and smacking my head off of it. That's a possibility. Or I can decide I'm not going to do that. I'm going to remember the height of the chair, and I'm going to get out like a graceful woman that I try to be every day. There is always a possibility of something happening, so why not shoot for the possibility that you would prefer? It's really hard. It's hard to keep the faith no matter what you believe in. Even if you just believe in yourself, just have a positive outlook, and it's so hard, and know that it's okay for it to be hard. It's not always easy, but we get through it. And now that I've seen this change, I'm trying to relax myself. It's been quite the journey, but in 2 months, our lives again completely changed. My mom is now a Florida resident. I'm working on that for myself. I'm waiting for October because that's when my birthday is and everything. And yeah, the likelihood of my mom coming down to Florida again and being able to buy the property all in cash that she was able to get, with so much stacked against her, and what if I wasn't able to help? What if I wasn't able to get time off from my job, which I'm now quitting, and I just got a new one down here I start this week. And what if? But you know what? That didn't happen. This happened. And just got to keep pushing and trying. So I have so many things that I'm working on. I'm getting my real estate license this year for sure. I'm going to be getting my insurance license so I can sell myself insurance so it's cheaper for myself too. Just gonna kill it. I'm done feeling sad and stuck and hopeless, because that's not a good vibe. Because you keep feeling like that, that's what you keep giving back to yourself, and it sucks and blows. So I don't know if this story or me telling you what just happened gives you a little ounce of faith, but I think we all need a little reminder every now and then that positive things do happen. Shit also happens, but that doesn't mean that there isn't pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, which is also really funny, because my mom said something to somebody like, I'm gonna find my pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, and like somebody heard and they're like, oh, I don't know, they said kind of like a condescending comment. And oddly enough, there is a place down here called the End of the Rainbow in the same town that she lives in. So she found her pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. All right, this is gonna cut out soon. Thank you so much for watching. I have my Patreon below. It's all food-based. I'm going to be doing a lot of eating and everything, and I'm so excited, and blogging about food. My Instagram and Twitter at JinelleBB. As soon as Jinelle B is available someday, I will be taking it. I also am going to be coming out with new shirts soon. They're not merch per se. They're just things that I want to put on t-shirts, and if somebody would like it, great. But yeah, enjoy your day. Keep going forward. I'm gonna probably be doing more manifestation videos soon too, and be talking about that week I did of healthy things, and just now I'm rambling. Okay, all right, see you soon. Bye.